This is high school football on iTalk 1067, presented by Sholo Ford. High school football is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Little Bluebird Studios, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Hudson's Furniture, and Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school football.
Well, we welcome you to Phoenix Christian High School, the home of the Cougars, and host tonight to the Round Valley Elks. Both teams 3-1 coming into this contest. Both teams with losses to schools that are bigger than they are, and so those are the only losses on the season for either of these teams. It was American Leadership Academy Queen Creek that beat the Cougars, and it was Silver, New Mexico that beat Round Valley, the only losses on the season for both of these teams, who are scheduled and likely will be contenders for a state title this season in the 2A conference. As we take a look now at our Ace Hardware key players of the game, brought to you by the Ace Hardware of the White Mountains. Now with a 24/7 locksmith. Next time you're locked out of your car, just need a key replaced, the Ace Hardware will, their mobile unit will come to you. As we take a look, first of all, for Phoenix Christian, as we look at their quarterback, Marcus Cenas. And Cenas, 70% completion ratio. He's 23 of 33, 482 yards and 7 touchdowns. The 5'9", 165-pound senior is a kid that I think is getting better week to week, and is something certainly that Round Valley is concerned about, especially if they're able to contain this guy, Malik Taylor, the 5'10", 180-pound senior who averages 141 yards per game. This kid's the real deal. He led the team last year in rushing with 1,600 yards and 26 touchdowns. And so far on the season, this kid's rushed for 7 touchdowns, and he's just a special athlete. There's no way to put it other than that. Mason Renard, the team's leading receiver, the 185-pound senior, has caught 3 touchdown passes on 270 yards receiving on the season. We move now to their defensive side, and a kid that will likely be called a lot tonight is Chris Aguilar. He's averaging 6 tackles per game. He's had 5 interceptions on the season. 4 of those he's returned for touchdowns. That's right, 4 pick sixes. He also has a fumble recovery on the season. Next we go to Joseph Kellogg, the team that he's leading the team in tackles, and Joseph averaging 7.8 tackles per game and 1 fumble recovery. The 5'11", 205-pound senior linebacker is a kid that Round Valley is going to be keying on tonight. Also, Ramon Castro, the 5'9", 160-pound senior, has 5 interceptions on the season for the Cougars defense. For the Round Valley Elks tonight, it all starts with Kaysen Wolf, their starting quarterback, who took over the job the 3rd game in the season. He's averaged, he ran and rushed for 200 yards against Santa Cruz, and so he's a kid that not only can run the football, but he also has a pretty good arm on him. We watched him in warm-ups, and he looks pretty good. He's a little rusty, hasn't been a starting quarterback since his freshman year on the JV team. Also tonight, we'll look to the team's 2nd leading rusher, and that's Mark Irigoyen, the junior running back, and Hunter Ziegler leading the team in receiving, and defensively tonight, we'll look to Coulter Hogel, the senior, to lead things for the Round Valley Elks. Time now for our injury report, brought to you by Summit Regional Medical Center. Everything your athlete needs to get back into the game. That's Summit Regional Medical Center. And our Summit Regional Medical Center, first of all, for the Cougars, has Dante Gilbert, their 5'11", 250-pound defensive lineman, went down with an injury last week. He's a guy they'll miss both on defense, and he also runs at fullback in their wing T look. For Round Valley tonight, of course, it's the guy that they've missed all season long, Dylan Workman, the team's leading rusher last season. is injured and will be injured until the state playoffs. We honor America with the playing of our national anthem and the Cougars marching band. We leave it here as we honor America live from Phoenix Christian High School.
Cougar marching band.
All right, that's not the Cougars marching band, a previously recorded national anthem here tonight from Phoenix Christian High School. And we'll step away as we have a moment of silence here. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over 41 years? Want to buy a vehicle with a lifetime engine warranty? Want to get the best deal in the state of Arizona on your new Ford car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Anyone can say they'll give you a great deal, but Guy Hatch at Show Low Ford means it. In fact, he guarantees it. Buy the best from the best. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Well, we welcome you back to Phoenix Christian High School. Home of the Cougars, host tonight to the Round Valley Elks, and we'll go down and listen to the coin toss.
1, 2, 3. All right, hey, let's have some fun tonight. Talk to each other, help each other up. Watch for that whistle, okay? Sure. All right, there's my coin. That's the head, and that's the tail. Round Valley, you're the visitor. You call. What's he gonna call?
Tails.
Tails he calls, I drop it, we'll do it again. It is a head. You won the toss, Phoenix Christian. What do you want to do?
I want the ball.
You want to receive the ball?
Yes,
Which
sir.
way do you want to kick?
Kick that way.
You line up right here. Phoenix Christian, face your opponent.
Don't forget tonight that 50-50 raffle.
Cougars are going to win the toss. They're going to proceed to the north end, guys. Shake them up one more time. Good luck.
All right, there's your coin toss.
Florida in January. So please support our Lady Cougars down there and help them get to Florida.
Let's go!
And we are set for football here
Tickets sold right
at Phoenix Christian High School. The Round Valley Elks coming into this contest ranked by Max Preps as the #4 team in the state. And Phoenix Christian is ranked as the #5 team on Max Preps. Incidentally, Phoenix Media, at least the newspaper's website, has Round Valley ranked #2 and Phoenix Christian ranked #5. And say, I asked Coach Cole about that situation, about the fact that Phoenix Media is picking Round Valley to win tonight, and he says, I'm really glad that they are. And he certainly is one of those coaches that's had a lot of experience and understands the game quite well. And he knows that his team has a lot of room to improve. But I got to tell you, Punt, this Phoenix Christian team looks pretty tough.
Well, you know, it's hard to judge, of course, not having seen them play, of course, this year, and then looking at opponents. Sometimes you like to see if there's a common opponent to get a feel, and we just don't have that. But just looking at these players, these teams, to me, they're very similar. They have good size up on the line, both teams, and it looks like there's going to be a lot of quick players out on that grass tonight, so it should be a great football game.
Khalil Williams and Howard Russell back to receive this kickoff for Phoenix Christian.
Get on the 10. Get on the 10. Khalil, get on the 10.
And Sergio Comunes to kick this one away. He hits a short one that'll be fielded at the 25 by number 50 up to the 35-yard line, and he's going to be snowed under near the 34-yard line. And that's Chris Aguilar on the return, the tackle made by a host of Round Valley Elk
So that
kick cover team.
Sorry, Camden, that looked like that kickoff there. They were trying to keep it away from the deep receivers for Phoenix Christian. End result, of course, Phoenix Christian with their first possession here will have pretty good field position starting at their 34.
So a short kick from Comunez, who normally has a bigger leg than that, but looked like he got under the football that time. And we get our first look tonight at the quarterback, Marcus Cenas. Senior quarterback, hands it off.
Oh, nice tackle.
To Khalil Williams on the carry. Irigoyen hits him in the backfield for the loss back to the 34-yard line.
That was Irigoyen, the middle linebacker. He shot the gap right off snap, followed the running back right to the hole and met him in the backfield for a beautiful open field tackle.
Two receivers here to the near side, two out to the left. In the shotgun formation is Encinas. He fakes the handoff to the man in motion, then comes around the left side and has a couple of hard-fought yards across the 35 out to the 38-yard line. That'll be the 39-yard line. Finch on the tackle for Round Valley.
That was a nice cut by Encinas, beating the outside backer that set the edge for Round Valley. Made a good cut upfield for that big gain.
Third down and a long snap count. Looked like the Elks were trying to time a blitz there.
It's number 11, Caleb Newby, outside linebacker. As you say, Camden, he wasn't worried about.
Prior to the snap, encroachment, defense number 1, 5-yard penalty, first down.
He was in a dead sprint on that blitz, and unfortunately, Phoenix Christian had not yet snapped the ball, so it'll give the Cougars their first down of the football game.
Mount Mobile Autoglass first down for the Cougars. Round Valley gives it up the easy way. And you're right, he was not anticipating a long snap count right there. Caught him off guard as he was 6 yards into the backfield by the time he realized the ball hadn't been snapped. Under center as they go to their wing T look here, do the Cougars. Set a man in motion back behind the formation, and Encinas looked like he was going to hand off to that man in motion.
I think that was
Irigoyen knifes in and makes the stop.
Yeah, that was a broken play. Encinas, I think, as you say, Camden, just missed his handoff. He goes ahead and keeps it, but by the time he hits that line of scrimmage, there's at least 3 Elks there to wrap him up.
Coulter Holgel also in on that stop as well, the team's leading defender for the Round Valley Elks. Talked to Coach Brian Cole, the head coach for the Phoenix Christian Cougars, and he said the biggest fear he has tonight is the tenacity and the will to win that the Round Valley Elks have. And that's just something that's attributable to their coaching staff. Here's a snap to Encinas. They give it to Man Williams, and Williams has a couple across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Irigoyen and Finch combine on the stop for Round Valley.
That's a quick cut by the back that time, cutting upfield, but Irigoyen and Finch in the right place. They're just staying in those lanes and do a great job of bringing him down, leaving a third and about 8 for the Cougars here.
They spread things out with 3 receivers to the right on third down, 1 to the left. Encinas looking to throw, sets up a little screen to the back out of the backfield, and he's going to be tripped up at midfield. That's Malik Taylor, his first carry, or first touch tonight, and he gets it out across midfield.
Close to the first down, but it looks like they're going to mark him short. Great open field tackle, by the way. Kason Wolf, really the last guy, trips him up, and you could see on that burst there the speed of Taylor. He's quick on the outside.
48-yard line of the Round Valley Elks. 4th down and 2 coming up for Phoenix Christian, and it looks like they're going to go for it. feeling pretty confident right now in their defense. They send a wide receiver to the far side and go to that wing T look with Encinas under center. Long snap count, and we get time called by Coach Cole, and they're going to bring their punt crew probably out here after this. We'll take a break. This is high school football presented by Sholo Ford on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide at iTalk1067.com.
Hudson's Furniture has quality furniture at affordable prices. With their newly expanded showroom, they offer furniture for every room in your home, including best home furnishings, featuring solid wood construction and a lifetime warranty. And customized orders are available to fit your individual size, color, and style. Plus, get guaranteed credit approval with 0 interest and 0 down. For the best prices on quality furniture, visit Hudson's Furniture, across from Walmart in Taylor.
Welcome back to Phoenix Christian High School, home of the Cougars that host tonight to the Round Valley Elks on 4th down. The Cougars show punt formation. And Bevel back to return this one. A nice booming punt. Bevel drops it, picks it up, hit at the 20. It'll be knocked down at the 21.
There's a couple of Cougars for Phoenix Christian in on that quick tackle. Number 2 being one of them, Khalil Williams. Along with the teammate, they were really quick getting downfield. And Round Valley with a really good rush on that punt. It looked like they came very close to just barely getting a hand on that punt, but it did get away. So Round Valley will start at their 21.
For $5. Chicken wings, 5.
We pass that to the PA announcer.
So check that out at the snack bar. Get yourself a nice.
7:45 left to play here in this first quarter. The hand to Irigoyen. Irigoyen out across the 25, down at the 27.
Come on, Sandoval.
And the tackle's made by the Cougars. Nathaniel Sandoval,
Watch the quarterback
I believe.
this time. Watch
Second
the
down and 5. Ball now at the 27-yard line of Round Valley. Wolf in the gun, sets a man in motion towards the formation. Low snap, and he handles it though as he falls on it, I should say, to preserve the possession, but a loss of about 5 on the play, back to the 21-yard line.
That was a low snap that Wolf could just barely get to. He tried picking it up and then smart to fall down on it. Otherwise, number 44 for Phoenix Christian. It's hard to see their numbers. I can't tell if it's 44, but anyway, one of their defensive ends was right in on Wolf as soon as he picks that ball up.
Wolf with 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Looking to throw on 3rd and 10. He steps up, runs right side, lowers his shoulder, and fights his way across the 25. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 27-yard line. Sandoval on the stop for the Cougars.
And again, good speed on the outside by Wolf, but good angle that time by Sandoval to meet him at the sideline. So that'll leave Round Valley 4th down, 4th and about 5 on their first possession.
Bevel back to punt for Round Valley, stands at his 11. And for the Cougars, Julius Rogers stands at the 37. Nice spiraling punt, gonna run. Sanders all the way back as it takes a Round Valley bounce. He picks it up at the 5, comes back to the 10, slips between 2 tacklers and gets out to the 15, call it the 17-yard line. But what a punt by Bevel.
Beautiful punt. As you say, just a high, deep spiral that makes the receiver run all the way back to about his 10-yard line to pick it up.
Yeah, Rogers had to get on his horse to get back to him, and credit Rogers, he got back deep enough, he was able to pick it up at the 5-yard line. Otherwise, he would have been, that one would have been down inside the 5. Fortunately for the Cougars, instead of being backed up against their own goalpost, they're at least out to the 17-yard line where they take over on their second possession of the night. Wide receiver out to the far side. Encinas under center. Handed off on a counter, coming right side, and slipping a tackle at the 30 to the 40. Knocked out of bounds at the 45-yard line is Malik Taylor, and right there you get a quick look at why the state is hot on this kid.
Well, he is quick at the line of scrimmage. They have a great big hole on that right side to run through. It ends up being a 26-yard gain for Taylor, but you could also see that when he hits defensive men that come up to try to tackle, you got to be strong wrapping up, because he blew through at least 2 tackles to get that 26-yard gain.
Ball at the 46-yard line. A Mountain Mobile Auto Glass first down for the Cougars. And Encinas back under center, taking the snap and handing it off to Reinhard, and Reinhard sweeps left side, loses a handle on the ball, looked like for a moment, gets it across midfield into Elk territory, knocked down at the 45. He'll be a yard shy of a first down.
Another good gain by the Cougars. That time Round Valley had the pursuit and almost had the edge set, but just Reinhard with some good hard running, able to break through that first tackle, and again cut up field for a nice gain.
Second and short for Cougars.
Second down and 1 from the Elk 45. Encinas under center. Hands to Man Williams, hit
Beautiful tackle
at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Caleb Newby on the stop, along with Kaysen Wolf for Round Valley, and it'll be no gain on the play.
That's a beautiful tackle by Newby. Meets him right at the line of scrimmage in that gap, and stands him straight up and just keeps those feet moving back. Drives the runner back. But it will leave the Cougars with about 1 yard, 3rd and 1 at the Round Valley 45-yard line.
Well, last time they were in this situation, they tried to get Round Valley to jump off sides and were unsuccessful. And so we'll see what they do here. Excuse me, it was fourth and short last time. I apologize. Wide receiver near side. And Encinas takes the snap on 3rd and 1, goes option right side, pitches, has a first down. Reinhard out at the 40, slips a tackle, gets down the near sideline. He'll be knocked out of bounds inside the 25 by Irigoyen. They're going to mark him down at the 22. Good for a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass first down.
And the Cougars getting away with a hold out on the flat with the back blocking one of the corners coming up for the Elks, but regardless, that outside linebacker for the Elks crashing down, Taven Bevel. And once he does that, there's no one out in the flat, there's no edge set, and that the Cougars able to reel a big gain on that run.
Encinas taking the snap, hands it on a counter, right side to Taylor. Taylor spins his way down to the 15. And Newby makes the stop for Round Valley. 3 minutes 51, no score here at Phoenix Christian High School, downtown Phoenix, Arizona. And Round Valley Elks looking for answers defensively here.
Well, the Cougars doing a good job with their running game so far in their first 2 possessions, able to move the football against these Elks.
Elks have been pretty stingy defensively this season so far, and the Cougars spreading the ball around and getting some good work. Here's Man Williams again, this time dragging tacklers with them out across the 11 to the 10-yard line. Finch and Irigoyen able to finally bring him down, but not before he pick up a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass first down right at the 10-yard line.
Well, when Williams hit the line of scrimmage with that football, there was a lot of space there, big hole off on that left side. Irigoyen came up to fill and just somehow able to grab a hold of him, and then Finch coming over to help finish him off. But like you said, Camden, a nice gain there for the first down.
I want to remind you tonight's contest brought to you by Northland Pioneer College, lowest tuition in the state of Arizona, Northland Pioneer College. Give to Taylor. Taylor slips it back up inside. He's across for the score. Malik Taylor from 10 yards out scores it, and the Cougars are on the board first.
Well, there's that counter. We've seen them run it a few times tonight. This time getting good blocking downfield in the secondary of the Elks, and Taylor just able to step right in to the end zone for the first score of the night.
So on their second possession of the night, they find pay dirt. And they'll come on to try the point after try. The kick is up, and it is good. And with 2:34 left to play first quarter, it's the Cougars 7 and Round Valley nothing. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back to Phoenix Christian High School. The Cougars with a 7-0 lead and set now for the Northland Pioneer College kickoff, brought to you by Northland Pioneer College. Lowest tuition in the state of Arizona, Northland Pioneer College. LJ Foster back to receive, but it's going to be a pooch kick that'll be fielded by the up back by Owen Young out at the 35-yard line. He gets to the 37 where he's knocked down. Sandoval will hit him in the chest and knock him down. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Ron Everingham. Ron?
Down here on the Round Valley sidelines, Coach Bell is screaming at his players that he needs more from them, not that tenacity that everybody expected them to have. Another observation is the Phoenix school has squads that come in and they're able to sit out. Wonder how that'll play in this game with a huge roster on that sideline.
All right, thanks, Ron, and it certainly will be a factor, I believe, as the Elks conditioning will come into play here tonight for sure. Irigoyen on the carry, hit at the line of scrimmage and knocked backwards.
Really nothing there offensively. You know, Irigoyen just trying to find any kind of seam he can when he gets to the line of scrimmage, and Phoenix Christian's defense just a great job of just building a wall right there. As soon as he, like as you said, Cam, and as soon as he hits the line of scrimmage, he was buried.
Two receivers out to the right side of the formation. Wolf in the gun, single receiver flanks him on his right with the slot lined up on the left, and the tight end on the right, the tight end on the left. Wolf looking to run right side. He's going to be hit after a gain of a couple. Aguilar coming up from the cornerback position, able to feel quickly and knock him down after a short gain, as we'll have a penalty marker thrown right at the point of attack. There was a blocker out there. I don't know if we have the replay on it or
face
not.
mask, defense, number 50, 15 yards added to the end of the run, first down.
Well, that's Aguilar called for the personal foul here, and that'll give Round Valley a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass first down.
Hey, let's go.
7-0 lead for the Cougars, but Round Valley with the penalty now into Cougar territory at the 46, call it the 47. Fake the pitch, Wolf going to carry right side, gets around one, and he gets almost away from another one as he gets across the 30, and good for another Mountain Mobile Auto Glass first down. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. As we take a look, it's just a quick pitch, freezes the defense on that left side, and then he's able to get out on his horse.
That's Ramon Castro for the Cougars ultimately making the tackle, and that was a touchdown-saving tackle.
And he just did hang on. A big tackle there for the Cougars, as you mentioned, Punt, as Wolf lines up again with the back flanking him to his right. Two receivers left this time. They give it to Irigoyen straight ahead, and the Cougars are all over that play as they stop him for no gain again.
Well, that's a linebacker coming up. We talked about him, Joseph Kellogg. He's leading this team in tackles, does a great job there. Good read, shoots that gap, and just meets Irigoyen right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down and 9. 2 receivers near side. Slot to the left. Ball just over the 30-yard line. Wolf looking to throw, and he has his first pass reception of the night. Complete here on the near side to Ziegler at the 24-yard line. Actually, it looks like he stepped out at the 25.
So just a quick out route to the receiver, beating the corner out to the flats there. Well-placed pass. Not a big gain, but Round Valley moving the ball better on this possession than I think any other possession they've had so far in Phoenix Christian territory at their 25-yard line.
Yeah, starting to get some continuity to the offense, some flow.
Of course, that run by Wolf made a huge difference for them on this possession.
Absolutely. 3rd down and 5 from the 25. And a long snap count. Looked like the Cougars maybe are the ones that jumped off sides here.
I think they're going to call Newby the
Part of the snap, false start, offense, 5-yard penalty, remains 3rd down.
Newby out on that right wing. I don't know if we can get it on the replay, but you'll see him pop up.
We thought we had it, but I guess we don't. And so it'll be, instead of 3rd and 5, the procedure call will make it 3rd and 10 back at the 30-yard line. Yard to gain is the 20. Wolf in the gun, 2 receivers to the right. Rolling to his right, looking right, throws it across the middle and threw it behind his intended receiver, Bevel, and it's incomplete.
So there wasn't a lot of room out there, but he did find the open receiver, Bevel, just as you say, a little bit behind. Bevel losing his footing as well, it looked like to me.
Yeah, we're going to get...
he just couldn't cut back to get the pass.
Going to get the field goal unit out here and see if Round Valley's got a legit kicking game here tonight.
Yeah.
And set to kick this one.
47 yards.
For Round Valley is Sergio Comunez, the junior place kicker, and we saw him in warm-ups punt. He's got a leg. This one off to the left hash, close to the left hash. It'll be a 47-yard attempt. Comunez gets a good place, kicks it short. Looked like that was on the mark, but it ends up just a couple of yards short, but we have a penalty marker thrown at the line of scrimmage. So hold the phone. We'll see if Round Valley is going to get another try or if this is going to give the ball back to the Cougars.
Blocked below the waist on the offense. That penalty is assessed on the new try. 1st down.
So that'll give the Cougars the football, and unfortunately for Round Valley, they come up a little bit short on that 47-yard field goal attempt, and that will complete their 2nd possession of the night. So each team with 2 possessions, and the Cougars lead it here 7-0 with 13 seconds left before the end of the quarter. Remind you that coming up later in the contest, we'll have our Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game, our Bela Orthodontics straight line play of the game, and our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game. And Punt Cooley will have the honors of that chore to announce each of those and pick those plays out for us tonight. And Cenas to throw, has a man here on the near side, caught at the 40, slips a tackle, gets out to the 45. Reception is made.
Juan Taylor on the reception. And great run after the catch by Taylor. You can see 2 Elks miss in the open field on tackles, allowing him to easily pick up that 1st down.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass 1st down for the Cougars, and that'll end the 1st quarter. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide at iTalk1067.com.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
Well, we welcome you back to Phoenix Christian High School. The Cougars with a 7-0 lead and the football as they start the second quarter with the football here. And Kaysen Wolf coming up on Encinas, Ziegler rather, and Wolf making the tackle after a gain of 1. But the Round Valley Elks so quick to the football, it's very difficult to run that option out there.
Looked like a good read by Encinas. Really no outside linebacker there. He cuts up field, but credit Wolf for getting there really quick to just limit that gain to just a couple yards.
Encinas takes the snap, gives to Taylor. Taylor's picking his way through traffic, and Wolf comes up and bangs him in the mouth after he crosses midfield, and that's got to be in the running for our,
you can see
Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game.
His head pop right here. Great hit by Wolf. And again, good gang tackling, good work by the group there to bring him down. But again, a nice gain by the Cougars. Their running game has really been clicking tonight so far.
Ball at the Elk 46. 3rd down and 3. Encinas takes the shotgun snap, steps back, throws to the right, and a great catch by Reinhard. Wow! Juggled it and able to come down with it. Good for a Mount Mobile Auto Glass 1st down as we hopefully have a look at that one again.
Yeah, that's great hands there. Good athletic play. And interestingly, up here at least, it looked like the Elk defender could have had a chance at trying to swat that away or maybe even go after it himself and just let the receiver instead fall to the ground. Reinhard, again, a super catch by him to get a 1st down.
That one in the running for our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game, brought to you by Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile. As the Cougars take it at the 40, give to Taylor on a counter, and he's going to go. 25-20, 15-10, 5, touchdown, 40 yards for Malik Taylor, and he scores his 2nd touchdown of the night.
They get wide open hole at the line of scrimmage. I don't think he's even touched for the entire play. As soon as he gets through that 2nd level, he's gone. No one even came close to touching him.
Really some great blocking downfield as well, and he does such a good job of setting up the block and reading his block. And so on for the point after try is Jason Cross, and he kicks this one, a line drive kick that punches it through. So with 9:55 remaining, 2nd quarter, Cougars 14, Round Valley nothing. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
You've been there waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
Welcome back to Phoenix Christian High School. Blake Taylor has been outstanding here tonight, has his second touchdown, and the Cougars lead it 14-0 with 9 minutes and 55 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Round Valley been able to move the football, but so far struggling to get any points up. This is the Northland Pioneer College kickoff, brought to you by MPC, lowest tuition in the state of Arizona, Northland Pioneer College. And we're going to get penalty markers thrown on the kickoff. And I think this one's probably coming back.
Prior to the snap, encroachment number 52 of the kicking team. Be 5-yard penalty, re-kick.
So the kicking team called for offsides, crossing the 40-yard line before the kick. So Cross will tee it up again and get set to kick this one away. Back to receive for Round Valley is LJ Foster. He now stands at his 15. The ball will be kicked now from the 35.
There we go.
And a high kick that'll be short, fielded at the 25, out to the 30. Dylan Jordan on the return, out to the 35-yard line. He now is knocked down at the 36. So the Elks will have pretty good field position on their third possession of the night here. And Easton Reinhardt on the tackle that time for the Cougars.
Along with Zeke Vandernault. But again, Round Valley, after that penalty and the nice return, they're going to have good field position here starting at their 36. They're at a point here, down 2 touchdowns, 9:48 left in the second, where they really need to put some points up.
Wolf in the gun. Low snap, handles it, pitches it right side. That's Hernandez. Hernandez slips a tackle, gets out across the 40, and will be knocked down at the 44. Good looking run that time by Hernandez.
Yeah, nice play that time by the Elks. This time they pitch out quick. Hernandez, quick feet. He's able to cut through that line of scrimmage with a pretty good size hole, but gets into that second level, makes a couple of moves, and he'll pick up 8 on that carry.
Second down and 2. Ball at the Elk 47, called 49-yard line. Excuse me, 44-yard line. Wolf keeps off to the left side. He's going to be knocked down. I think he lost a shoe. Sandoval knocks him just shy of a first down. It'll be close. We'll see. No, they call it a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass first down, as Wolf just does get the yard to gain.
26 as well for the Cougars. You can see him trip up. Wolf, Nathaniel Sandoval coming in. But as you say, not enough tackling early enough, and Round Valley gets the first down.
So a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass first down for Round Valley. Ball at the 46. Their own 46. They give to Hernandez. Hernandez going to be hit in the backfield and knocked down for a big loss. Man, Freeman able to make the stop.
That's a great play by Freeman. Good angle, first of all, staying home also, and as soon as Hernandez tries to break out with some good speed, Williams just able to track him down and bring him down for the loss.
Outstanding defensive play that forces Round Valley back into a second down and 14 with the ball spotted back at their 42. Clock under 8 minutes to play now here in the half. Round Valley trailing 14-0. Wolf, play action, throws right side, caught by Ziegler at midfield. He spun out of bounds in Cougar territory at the 47. Howard Russell on the tackle, credited with the tackle for the Cougars. It's going to be about 3 yards, 4 yards short of a first down, depending on the spot.
That's a great route by Ziegler. He gets in behind the cornerback out on that flat in front of the safeties. Well-placed pass by Wolf. That's a big gain they really needed there. Even with third down and about 3.
So third down and 3 with 2 receivers to the right. Wolf in the gun. Long snap count, gets a man to walk across, jump across the neutral zone, and I think that's the nose guard that's going to be whistled. Mark Hawkwing.
Part of the snap.
73.
Coachman defense, number 73.
He is the nose guard.
Results in a first down.
I'm sure that's a design play there by the Elks to try to get them offside, which they're able to do. So Round Valley continuing their march here on this possession.
Hawkwing, a 6'3", 265-pound defensive lineman, and he's going to be easily spotted on that play. As we get a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass first down, and man Freeman comes up to make the stop here.
Castro
along with Raymond Castro.
Personal foul, face mask, number 24 defense, 15-yard penalty, first down.
And so we get a penalty again, this one against the Cougars.
Round Valley just having a heck of a time running off that left side with their offense just because of the speed of Freeman. Castro out there as well, those two combining to be very effective in shutting out off the outside run.
That's going to give the Elks a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass first down inside the inside the 30-yard line.
Catch.
And a great catch by Newby as he goes down to the ground to pick one up off the turf at the 16-yard line. Let's get a chance to watch it again here on the replay.
Newby getting deep into the safeties. Looks like he has a linebacker, outside linebacker on coverage. Just a well-placed pass there by Wolf, and an even better catch by Newby.
So the football spotted at the 16. Fresh set of downs for Round Valley with two receivers, one left, one right. A couple of slots lined up on the left side. And they fake it to Hernandez, and Wolf takes it up inside and will be knocked down inside the 15 at about the 13, call it 14-yard line by Joseph Kellogg.
It's a good play by Kellogg. Once Wolf hits the line of scrimmage, there's a big hole there with the defensive rush to the outside. But Kellogg doing a great job of coming in from that inside linebacker position to bring down Wolf.
Kellogg, as we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, averaging about 8 tackles per game. And you can see why there that he's touted as one of the top defenders on this team. Wolf taking a long snap count as we lose our effects mic somehow. They hand it to Bevel. Bevel
nice
gets
cut.
it across the 10-yard line, cuts
Great
it back,
run.
carries tacklers with him, and he's into the end zone.
Outstanding run by Bevel. You can see him get hit at about the 5-yard line. Bevel, after making a really good cut, and he just takes the entire pile right into the end zone.
I don't think that the Cougars were expecting Bevel to be this powerful as he gets it back inside. He gets wrapped up, slips out of that tackle, stays, keeps his feet going, then he gets some blockers down there.
Number 58 as well. Dustin Finch doing a great job. Helped to drag that pile right into the end zone.
Absolutely. Pending the point after try. It's going to cut the lead down to 7. Comunez gets hammered after he punches this one through. Surprisingly, it's the player that ran into him that looks like he's slow to get up. Comunez pops up, and we'll await the officials' flag here before we go to timeout. I imagine this will be assessed on the
Personal
kickoff.
foul, roughing the kicker, number 24 of the defense. That'll finally be forced on the kickoff. The try is good.
Well, it's 14-7, 5:54 left to play here in the first half. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
Check it out at Sports Zone Radio. SportsZone123.com and listen on Sports Zone Radio mobile app. You can watch the live stream featuring exclusive
Welcome back to Phoenix Christian High School, and we want to say our hats off there to Taven Bevel scoring a Hudson's Furniture touchdown tonight. Hudson's Furniture, the best place to buy your furniture. I want to invite you to check things out there. They are located in Taylor, and they've always got a good deal on quality furniture. You want to check it out. They are absolutely outstanding. You're looking for no matter what you're looking for in your home, you can find it at Hudson's Furniture in Taylor. Time now for the Northland Pioneer College kickoff. As Comunez tees it up, and we'll take a short approach at it, a three-step approach, and he punches a, looked like an onside kick that didn't get any hop, but a nice job by Easton Reinhardt to cover that one up for the Cougars at the 31-yard line. And I'll tell you what, we've had quite a night by a couple of players, but Malik Taylor tonight has had quite the evening punt.
Right, he's, well, you know, we talked about him. He's averaging over 140 yards coming into tonight's football game so far tonight. 6 carries for 89 yards, almost to the century mark. And we're just in the second quarter. Of course, the 2 big touchdowns as well for Phoenix Christian.
Yeah, pretty dynamic runner tonight, Malik Taylor. We knew he was special, averaging 141 yards per game, and he's certainly showing it here tonight.
Counter.
And they're going to bring it here near side. Malik Taylor will get stopped this time after a gain of about 3 or 4. LJ Foster.
There's Newby made the initial hit on Taylor. And then Hernandez, it looked like, as well out there to bring him down, but not after another, 4-yard gain for Taylor.
Which, when he only goes 4 yards, you count yourself lucky and credit your defense. Wide receiver out to the far side. Get to that wing tee look. And Cenas under center, sets a man in motion back behind the formation. They fake it to him on the play action. And man Freeman makes the catch, and a good move to get free, but they say he touched the knee down. Taven Bevel able to knock him down.
Well, you can see the play action holds those linebackers, allowing Freeman to the outside, and Bevel, good closing speed to get out there.
They just
didn't look like he went down to me.
Boy, it
and
was
you
pretty
could see
close.
his feet slip, and that's one of the reasons why he spun back the other way. But
really close that time. I'm not sure. Obviously, the official has a much better look at it than we do. But it brings up 3rd down and 1. Ball at the Cougar 39. Clock approaching the 4-minute mark of the second quarter. Elks down by a touchdown. Handed off and hit in the backfield and knocked back immediately. Caleb Newby on the stop. I missed who the ball carrier was. Is it Man Freeman? And does he get, he gets a first down. I didn't think he got there. Maybe we've got the replay on that one. They give him
a great play as well by
the 40-yard
number
line.
62. You can see him just blow up that block in the middle. Hogel's the first one in, and they bury him.
That looks like it may have been a generous spot.
Yeah, very generous.
But they give him the 40-yard line, which is the yard to gain, and it's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass first down for the Cougars. Wide receiver out to the far side of the formation. And Cenas under center with 2 men split behind him. Slot lining up on the right side, drops the snap, picks it up, rolls to his left, and overthrows his intended receiver.
Number 15, Juan
Intended
Taylor.
by Juan Taylor, and coming up and making the close that time for Round Valley.
Hernandez.
Is Alex Martinez Hernandez, and we get a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense number 73, 10-yard penalty, replay first down.
Well, so far the Cougars are failing in the penalty department tonight. That's their 5th penalty, 50 yards in penalties tonight. I want to thank our spotter and statistician tonight, Mike Caldwell, without his better half. And Angie Caldwell, for some reason, didn't want to ride in the van all the way down here.
Do you blame her?
No. First down and a zip code. Call it 1st and 25. Yard to gain is the midfield stripe. Ball's at the 26-yard line, and we get another penalty marker thrown.
Part of the snap, false start offense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
That's right.
Shotgun snap to Encinas. Set up a little screen here on the near side.
Tackle.
It's Malik Taylor, and Kason Wolf comes in and knocks him down right as he catches it at the 22.
You could see that screen setting up to the left side of the Phoenix Christian, and just a beautiful play by Wolf. He read it the whole way, came in not only reading it, but making an outstanding open field tackle. You could see him read that screen and come up. Beautiful tackle in the open field.
Really did a nice job of wrapping up and making sure that Taylor doesn't get loose, which is a tough thing to do. Second down now and 28. Ball at the 22. They give it to Taylor. Taylor with some room, gets it across the 30 out to the 35. Newby trips him up as he picks up a bunch of yards on that play.
Yeah, there was just all kinds of space out on that right side. Just one defender, and once he gets into that second, third level,
he's their first charge timeout.
He's in high gear.
That's going to be a timeout on the field, and we will take it with them. 14-7, Cougars over the Elks with 2.5 left to play before halftime. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com. Welcome back to Phoenix Christian High School. The Cougars up 14-7, but facing a third down and long. 3rd and 15, ball at the 35, their own 35-yard line. After the timeout, they put Encinas in the shotgun. Shotgun snap, steps back, throws near side. It is caught. Reception made at the 47-yard line by Juan Taylor. And that'll bring up a 4th down and short.
That's great blocking up front by the O-line, you can see Encinas just being very patient, reading the defense, finds the receiver open in that flat. Just great patience by the quarterback.
Drops it over the linebacker there, and we get another timeout on the field. And Encinas is having a pretty good night here tonight. You know, he came into the contest 70% completion ratio. So Encinas, I'm not sure if you're the Cougars, Punt, in this situation, are you looking at giving it to Malik Taylor, or are you letting Encinas try to find somebody open on a short route?
Well, we've got 2:20 left in the quarter. You know, Phoenix Christian has had success running that football. And, you know, they haven't had to run outside much, and this would be a time to maybe continue with the running game and just have your guys get out of bounds if at all possible.
And Cenas lines up in the gun, single back flanking him to his right. Back judge wasn't quite out on the field yet, so they're going to wait to mark the time. And Cenas with the snap. Option right side, he keeps and has a first down across midfield. He'll be knocked down at the 49 of Round Valley. Westbrook on the tackle, but it's good for a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass first down.
Good blocking at the point of attack. You can see the line sealing off that edge, allowing Encinas with that nice read, just keeping those feet going and able to get the first down after contact.
So what do? You give it to Malik, or you let Encinas throw? You do something else.
Well,
let him run it.
You know, they've got time. There's 2 minutes.
Yeah. There's the snap. They're going to give it. Sweeping to the left side, cutting it upfield at the 45. Splits it. Slips a tackle out at the 35. Now out to the 30-yard line. Newby finally able to make the tackle, and the ball carrier is Khalil Williams.
That's a runner. We haven't called his number yet tonight, I don't believe, but showing these runners for Phoenix Christian, they have a lot of weapons. Great team speed at all the skill positions.
That move. That's a great move right there.
Yeah, and they don't go down easy. I mean, they're good after the hit in terms of keeping their feet moving, good balance, all those runners.
Bevel had him lined up, and he just spins out of that tackle. Gets an extra
nice
4 or 5 yards.
Play.
Big play in the backfield for Charles Holidays. Comes in and gets Encinas.
That's
for
a big
loss
play.
Of about 4.
That's a big play there for the Elks. You know, Phoenix Christian, we're at 1:13, 1:10 on the clock, and to have a big stop right there, that helps them quite a bit.
Second down at 14. Shotgun snap to Encinas. Throws right side to Williams, and Williams turned upfield before he secured the football, and he lost the handle on it.
Yeah, pass just a little low, but still very catchable. And as you say, Cam, for those on the replay, you'll see his head turn as soon as his hands hit it. Just did not pull it in. Otherwise, he had the room to at least turn upfield and get out of bounds. But with that incomplete pass, it'll leave 53 seconds on the clock. Now I think we could say that we can look for the Cougars to keep passing here with just 53 seconds left.
I don't know. Third down, handed on a reverse, right side. Reiner, now he's going to throw deep, wide open. Juan Williams, touchdown! Far side of the field. Juan Taylor, rather with the reception.
That's a beautiful pass from Reiner. Look at the spiral on that bad boy. And very well placed, perfectly paced pass.
Mason Reiner with the touchdown reception. Or excuse me, touchdown pass to Juan Taylor, and Taylor will put the Cougars up by 2 touches. With a good point after try, it's 21-7, 45 seconds left before half. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide at iTalk1067.com.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Welcome back to Phoenix Christian High School. The Cougars with a 2-touchdown lead, and they leave only 45 seconds left on this first half clock. As Cross gets set to kick this one away, it's a Northland Pioneer College kickoff. Lowest tuition in the state of Arizona, Northland Pioneer College. Jordan fumbles the football, picks it up, at the 15 and then fights his way out to the 20-yard line where Rogers will wrestle him down for the Cougars, and we go to 39 seconds left to play before half, and Round Valley will see if they elect to kneel on this thing or give Case and Wolf a chance to put it up in the air and do a little gambling with it.
Well, I'll tell you, that last score by Phoenix Christian on that seconds left in the second quarter, that really hurts. That stings for the Elks.
Two receivers out to the left. Wolf's lining up in the gun. And he's going to take a knee, and depending on how fast the official spots this, which isn't going to be very fast, that'll be the last play of the first half. Well, it's been an interesting first half for sure, Punt, as we take a look at the scoring recap when we return in our Sunrise Park Resort halftime show. At intermission, it's 21-7. Don't forget, if you're looking for a great opportunity to get some discounted ski passes, you want to keep checking back at sunriseskipark.com, because if you're looking to ski this season, you want to get those passes early, because they always have terrific discounts on season passes, plus their junior pass promotion expected to be happening in October. Not sure if that will or not, but you want to check it all out at sunriseskipark.com. That's sunriseskipark.com. We'll be back with our Sunrise Park Resort halftime show when we return. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over 41 years? Want to buy a vehicle with a lifetime engine warranty? Want to get the best deal in the state of Arizona on your new Ford car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Anyone can say they'll give you a great deal, but Guy Hatch at Sholo Ford means it. In fact, he guarantees it. Buy the best from the best. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Hudson's Furniture has quality furniture at affordable prices. With their newly expanded showroom, they offer furniture for every room in your home, including best home furnishings, featuring solid wood construction and a lifetime warranty. And customized orders are available to fit your individual size, color, and style. Plus, get guaranteed credit approval with 0 interest and 0 down. For the best prices on quality furniture, visit Hudson's Furniture, across from Walmart in Taylor.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Sholo and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
A little bit, and we'll be joined now by our television and live streaming video audience. As you see the halftime graphic there, 21-7 Cougars over the Elks here at intermission. And it's been an interesting first half. Certainly a lot to talk about here in our Sunrise Park Resort halftime show. Just real quickly, before we get to our scoring recap, we will talk about how efficient the offense has been for the Cougars tonight, as they have been able to pretty much score on all their possessions. Their opening possession, they were turned away, but the next three have been turned into scoring drives for them.
Yeah, they're definitely, and so far in this first half, their running game is just clicking very well. We saw a couple of possessions, as you say, including the first, where they were turned away and ended up turning the ball back over to the Elks. But other than that, just about every possession led primarily by their running game, and just an outstanding performance by their leading rusher, Malik Taylor, just doing an outstanding job. They're doing a much better job, in my opinion, at the line of scrimmage. They've really been opening up big holes, really dominating in a lot of ways in terms of just, and they have that misdirection as well in the backfield that it's not really confusing the Elks, but Round Valley, the other thing I noticed about Round Valley, to me, they really kind of started flat. They just didn't come out as sharp, in my opinion, as the Cougars did. You could just see the Cougars a lot more intensity, actually playing, I think, faster. Not that they're necessarily quicker or faster than the Elks, but their tempo, their speed, to me, was just at a much higher clip in that first half. The Elks, we saw them with that, especially, and we'll talk about their scoring drive. I really thought that might be a signal to allow them to get back in it, but Phoenix Christian just turns around and comes right back and finishes strong as well. So anyway, just to highlight the scoring for the first half, as we talked on the second possession, with 2:34 left in the first quarter, Phoenix Christian, Malik Taylor with his first touchdown run, 10-yard run with a successful point after to bring the score to 7-0. Round Valley in the first quarter with about 13 seconds left had a deep drive into Phoenix Christian territory, and they go for a 47-yard field goal attempt on fourth down that came up short. So that, of course, left the score at 7-0, and then Phoenix Christian in the second quarter with their first possession of that quarter. 9:55 left in the second. Malik Taylor again, his second touchdown run of the game, 40-yard touchdown run. And you can see, for those watching the replay, just great speed, breaking away, was untouched literally from the line of scrimmage into the end zone to bring the score to 14-0. And then Round Valley, in their first possession of the second quarter with 5:54 left on the clock, Taven Bevel with an outstanding 13-yard touchdown run, being helped by a lot of his linemen to really push a pile. You'll see them push the pile right into the end zone. The first and only score for Round Valley, but brought the score to 14-7. And then, like we said, that last possession by Phoenix Christian to finish off the second quarter or to finish off the first half with 45 seconds left on a reverse pitch pass a 30-yard touchdown pass from Mason Reiner to Juan Taylor to bring us to where we're at now here at halftime, 21-7, Phoenix Christian.
And we see the graphic up now. Juan Taylor with 3 catches, 58 yards, and 1 touchdown. And Malik able to come up with some pretty big yardage himself, approaching the 100 mark. 8 carries, 106 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He has 106 yards on the night. So Malik Taylor with the big yardage and the 2 touchdown scores. At intermission, it's 21-7 in favor of Round Valley. We'll step away. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on the Sunrise Park Resort halftime show on on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over 41 years? Want to buy a vehicle with a lifetime engine warranty? Want to get the best deal in the state of Arizona on your new Ford car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Anyone can say they'll give you a great deal, but Guy Hatch at Sholo Ford means it. In fact, he guarantees it. Buy the best from the best. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Hudson's Furniture has quality furniture at affordable prices. With their newly expanded showroom, they offer furniture for every room in your home, including best home furnishings, featuring solid wood construction and a lifetime warranty. And customized orders are available to fit your individual size, color, and style. Plus, get guaranteed credit approval with 0 interest and 0 down. For the best prices on quality furniture, visit Hudson's Furniture, across from Walmart in Taylor.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Well, we want to welcome you back to Phoenix Christian High School, where our halftime score is 21-7 over the Round Valley Elks. And we welcome back to the Sunrise Park Resort halftime show, brought to you by Sunrise Park Resort. An excellent opportunity to get discounted lift passes happening before the season starts. Should be some excellent snow this season. This year up at Sunrise. Check everything out at sunriseskipark.com. That's sunriseskipark.com. Let's check in now with our spotter and statistician with a look inside the numbers that tell the true story here at intermission. Mike Caldwell. Mike.
Well, thanks, Camden. Well, PC leading 21-7, and they're leading in the yardage gained also. It's been a pretty well balanced, mostly a running attack, but an efficient passing attack. Marcus Cenas is 7 for 8, that one miss being a drop for 51 yards. Leading the ground game is Malik Taylor with 8 carries for 106 yards and 2 TDs, 1 a 10-yard run, and then a 40-yard TD run. Juan Taylor is leading the receptions for the Cougars, 3 receptions for 58 yards, and that big backbreaker 33-yard TD at the end of the half. Leading the way for the Round Valley Elks is Kason Wolf, 3 of 4 for 28 yards, and then he's also the leading rusher, 4 carries for 30 yards. The real problem is Round Valley just hasn't been able to establish an offense. They've only run 15 total plays for a total of 82 yards, whereas the Phoenix Christian Cougars have run 34 plays for a total of 231 yards. So that's the difference in the game, Camden.
All right, thanks, Mike. And once again, our halftime score, 21-7 in favor of the Cougars here at intermission. This is the Sunrise Park Resort halftime show, back with a look at what Punt Cooley thinks will be the second half adjustments when we return. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Sholo and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares. Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over 41 years? Want to buy a vehicle with a lifetime engine warranty? Want to get the best deal in the state of Arizona on your new Ford car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Anyone can say they'll give you a great deal, but Guy Hatch at Sholo Ford means it. In fact, he guarantees it. Buy the best from the best. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Welcome back to Phoenix Christian High School. Let's go downstairs and check in with Ron Everingham. Ron?
Well, thanks for taking time with us. Looked like you guys came out a little bit flat maybe. You only were able to run 15 plays. Malik Taylor gave you some problems, number 29. What'd you tell the guys at half?
Yeah, we just made too many missed tackles. I mean, we got the guy in the backfield. I mean, he's a good runner, but we got to make sure we get him on the ground. I mean, we're not tackling. We're missing plays, and we're in the right spot. I mean, we got to play with better effort. We got to be able on offense to catch the snap and do that type of stuff, same type of thing that we've been working on. But yeah, second half, we're just going to have to come out and play with effort and tackle and hope we can get back in this thing.
Okay, good luck, Coach. Good luck second half. Back up to you guys.
Thanks, Ron. Appreciate that. As we look at our second half adjustments now, Punt, obviously, Coach Bell giving you some hints there on what to say.
Well, you know, like I had said at halftime, I felt Round Valley came out a little slow, maybe a little flat. They had that little spurt in that second quarter, putting up their first touchdown. It looked like, you know, they were going to start getting back in the groove. So I think he's spot on, you know, just overall effort, intensity. The missed tackles is a sign of that. I think just kind of just not being as sharp as I think he would like them to be. But I think still, whether offense or defense, offensively, the fact that they just couldn't really get their offense running consistently, you don't want to pin it entirely on one piece, but the line play to me is really, really critical. They're just being beat up a little bit at the line of scrimmage. And Phoenix Christian is just being more aggressive, in my opinion, being a lot more quicker. We've seen some great tackling tonight, especially in the open field, but you hate to always, if you're around Valley, put your players in a position where they have to be making those open field tackles. And I just think, work in the trenches for the Round Valley Elks tonight, especially in the second half, I think is going to be a big key for them.
Well, Round Valley defensively all season long has been outstanding, and they've had quite the first part of the season, but tonight they've given up 21 in the first half and allowed, as we mentioned at halftime, Malik Taylor, their leading rusher, the Cougars' leading rusher, out to 100 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first half. So as we get set now for our Northland Pioneer College kickoff, we remind you that tonight's contest is brought to you by Hudson's Furniture. And the best place to buy your next set of furniture is going to be at Hudson's Furniture in Taylor. They've got some of the best selection and some of the best prices in the state of Arizona. You want to check it out, go to Hudson's Furniture in Taylor. You will not be disappointed. Northland Pioneer College reminds you that when it's time to check out colleges for your student athlete, check out the college with the lowest tuition in the state of Arizona, Northland Pioneer College. 21-7 at half, and we're set to start the third quarter. The Elks are going to get the ball here to start the third. L.J. Foster back to receive, cross to kick for the Cougars. He hits a low end-over-ender that bounces out of bounds at the 20-yard line, and the Elks will take over the football at the 35 after the penalty is assessed.
And really, Round Valley in that first half, their field position on starting possessions was pretty decent for the most part during the whole game.
Line, first down.
And they'll start again here with their first possession in the second half at the 35.
So Round Valley gets a chance to get their offense going, and we saw Bevel's run there to cap off their drive for their only touchdown of the night. We'll see if they get Bevel more involved in the offense. As Wolf sets up in the gun. Receivers split, one to the far side and one to the near side. Wolf hands it off on a counter to Newby, and Newby's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage and knocked down right at the 35-yard line.
Just outstanding work in the middle of the field by that Phoenix Christian defense, number 63 again, Kellogg. We've called his number several times tonight, just doing an outstanding job in that middle linebacker position, filling those inside gaps. Great job up front by the D-line as well. Really no room for the runner that time.
Wide receiver out to the far side for Round Valley is Foster. Actually, they send 2 out to that side and a single receiver here to the near side. Wolf takes the shotgun snap, keeps it, tries to find some room, slips a tackle at the 35, now to the 40, out to the 45-yard line. And Wolf, when you say we want a north and south runner, Kason Wolf has the exact attitude about that. He lowers his shoulder and fights his way out for a Mount Mobile autograph first down.
Looked like the ball came close to being stripped from him right there, but he's able to hang on. Just great running, downhill running after the contact. Just a superb piece of work there by Wolf to get the first down.
Well, Coach Cole will talk to Freeman and remind him that you got to wrap up if you're the first guy there. It's the second guy's job to try to strip that ball away. First down and 10 from the 46, keeper by Wolf, and he's hit at in the line of scrimmage, and Kellogg and Freeman combine on the tackle right at the line of scrimmage, so it's loss of maybe an inch.
Yeah, that's just outstanding linebacker play by those two linebackers for the Cougars. They're in on Wolf before he even gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down and 10. Wide receiver out to the far side, single receiver to the right side. Wolf looking to throw, and he's got a man out on the left side. That's L.J. Foster, who climbs the ladder to try to come up with it. Actually, that's Hernandez. Or is it Young?
No, that's number 12, Hernandez.
Okay,
a good catch by him. That ball had some air under it. Had it not gone to Hernandez, it's not, but just a good piece of athletic work by him to get up and grab that pass.
2 receivers near side, single receiver to the far side. And from the shotgun, option right. Pitch it to Irigoyen. Irigoyen bounces to the outside, has a first down at the 35. He's knocked down out of bounds inside the 35 at the 32 by Howard Russell. Good for a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass first down.
Great read by Wolf to go to the pitch. You can see the block on the outside by Hernandez as well. And a great hit there, but you got to wrap up. Reiner does not, and Irigoyen just continues down the field for another at least 5, maybe 6 yards after the hit.
Well, that's the grit that Coach Cole was concerned about coming into this contest. You see it right there displayed by Irigoyen, not going down on contact, hard contact. Takes more than that to knock him down. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass first down. Quick throw to Ziegler. He bounced, bobbled it around, and a penalty marker came in. But that pass probably should have been caught that time.
Yeah, that was a very catchable pass. Not a big window to throw into with the defenders in front and behind. But that ball very catchable.
Offense, number 52, 15-yard penalty, replay first down.
Chop block against 52 for the Elks at the line of scrimmage. I don't see a 52.
Well, it's a big one. It's imposed at the spot. And so back to the 46-yard line go the Elks. Their biggest penalty of the night. Trailing 21-7, 9:12 left to play here in the third quarter. First down and a zip code. Throw it across the middle. It is caught by Newby. And a great catch at the 35-yard line. And that one in the running for our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game, brought to you by Beeler Orthodontics. Watch this great catch.
Well, the outstanding pass as well by Wolf. Look at the defenders. He's got to weave through to get that ball. There's 4 defenders around him. Newby able to get up and grab that ball.
Just finds the seam, gets open, and does a nice job. Wolf with a good job to see him and get the pass off, but Newby a terrific catch and able to hang on after contact. We're going to sweep left side with Hernandez. Hernandez turns it upfield, has some room, slips a tackle. He could go. He's got one man to beat, and he won't get there. Gets it all the way down inside the 15. He'll be knocked down near the 12. And watch things open up for Hernandez, and watch the burst of speed right here.
Well, and the Elks doing a great job. There's no edge on that defense. Good blocking on the outside to create a lot of room for the runner. Once he turns upfield, he's got plenty of room for that big gain.
Good for a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass first down for the Round Valley Elks. Down by 2 touchdowns, but threatening here. Ball near the 10-yard line. They give it right side. Excuse me, is that Wolf on the carry?
That's Wolf on the keep.
Keeps it off to the right side and gets it across the 5-yard line inside the 3. Yard to gain is the 2.
This is a big, big drive here for the Elks. We talked about that last score by the Cougars to finish off the second half right before the half. So if the Elks can put it in here, they'll be in good shape.
Wolf lining up in the gun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Low snap. He picks it up, though, and Wolf barrels straight ahead and scores it from 2 yards out. Kason Wolf with the Hudson's touchdown for Round Valley. You see the low snap here, able to keep it, and just submarines under that defense for the touchdown. And so Round Valley, a point after try from cutting this away, cutting this lead back down to 7 points. As that drive started all the way back at the 35-yard line. Point after try is up, and it is good. We step away, 7:55 left to play third quarter. It's 21-14. Round Valley trailing by a touchdown. This is Show Low Forward's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com. Well, we welcome you back to downtown Phoenix, Arizona, home of the Phoenix Christian Cougars, here in the Valley of the Sun, and it's been an oven for those of you that are not here enjoying the heat. We can tell you it's been very, very impressive how hot it is here. 21-14, 7:25 left to play third quarter, and Round Valley able to cut this lead down to a single touchdown, except for our Northland Pioneer College kickoff, brought to you by Northland Pioneer College, lowest tuition in the state of Arizona, Northland Pioneer College. And the return by the Cougars is all the way up to the 30-yard line, and we get a Round Valley Elk getting into some pushing and shoving, ends up knocking a player down after the whistle, and a penalty marker's. Or they have a penalty marker or no?
I think they're talking to him, asking him to cool down.
Khalil Williams on the return gets it out to the 30-yard line. L.J. Foster on the stop for Round Valley. And I thought that was after the whistle, but maybe the officials were not sure. Don't know what to say about that. But nonetheless, we avoid a penalty marker, which is good news for Round Valley. And we'll see if Round Valley defensively can stop the Cougars here. 1st and 10 from their 30-yard line. Encinas gives it to Malik Taylor, and Taylor hit at the 30-yard line by Cy Westbrook. Drops him forward, no gain on the play.
Great play by Westbrook. You know, we talked about one of the keys for Round Valley coming out with more intensity. They do that on their first possession, scoring their second touchdown of the football game. And then now on their first defensive play, just great work at the line of scrimmage. Westbrook blowing up blocks and bringing down the runner before he even gets to the line of scrimmage.
Wide receiver coming here to the near side of the formation. And Encinas under center now on 2nd down and 10 from the 30. Hands it off, sweeping to the left side is Reinert. Reinert trying to cut it upfield, finally does get there. He's horse collared down by Hernandez at the 34. And Hernandez getting a little high on the head that time, but does not get called for the horse collar.
Well, that's a good job by Round Valley. Ziegler and Hernandez both doing a good job of stretching the field out on the sideline, not giving Reinert much room to cut up field.
Hernandez did a great job of fighting off the block to stop that one for a gain of only 3. 3rd down and 7. As we go under 6 minutes to play in the third, it's 21-14 Cougars. They've got the football and face a 3rd down and 7 from their 33. Handed off right side to Reinhardt, hitting the backfield, wrapped up. He's going to be knocked down. He fights his way back to the 31-yard line, but Round Valley steps up defensively.
Westbrook again, Cy Westbrook, along with a couple of his teammates. Number 52, we don't have him on a roster, but just another play, just outstanding play at the line of scrimmage by that Round Valley Elk defensive front.
Well, this is one of the things Coach Cole talked about, is the fact that Round Valley's a great second half team. And he saw it a couple times when he was coaching at Joy Christian back in 2015, where Round Valley would come back and make a game out of a game that they thought they had well in hand.
Phoenix Christian, their first charge timeout of the second half.
We'll step away. 21-14, Phoenix Christian with the lead. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Welcome back to Phoenix Christian High School on 4th down and 10. They're going to get a punt off. This one an end over ender. Oh, he's hit.
Man.
And that should be a penalty flag, and now it comes in late. But a great catch somehow. Jace Taylor able to hang on to that. Watch this. That's our really a dangerous play. Not only is that
That's a
they
clean
didn't give him any room, but not only that, they go helmet to helmet. Wyndon Tribble there for the Cougars, and I don't think Tribble thought that he was going to run up that far, and so you can't fault him that much. But the reality is that that's a dangerous play.
Yeah, you can't fault the player. I think you're right there. He didn't
During the return, personal foul, targeting. Number 51, 15-yard penalty, first down.
So they do give him a targeting penalty on that one, and that's much to the hatred of the Cougar fans as they're to their feet letting the officials know that they're not happy with that call. But nonetheless, it's a 15-yard penalty. Ball at the 40-yard line. Two receivers to the right side, slot right, single back, flanking Wolf on his left. Fake to him, throw it across to the right side and complete for a close to a first down. That's Newby getting out to the 30-yard line, call it the 31.
Howard Russell, number 3 for Phoenix Christian, coming over to tackle Newby after the catch. But Round Valley finding success with that play action, pulls the linebackers up. Then they put a receiver down deep in behind the backers, and Wolf just doing a great job of pinpointing those open men.
They send Bevel wide to the left side of the formation, along with, I think that's Young over there. Bevel comes in motion towards the formation. Fake the handoff to him. Wolf carries straight ahead. Wolf hit and then driven backwards after he gets across the 30-yard line out to the 27. They'll mark him, well, nope, they say he gets out to the 28.
Enough for the first down. Good job by Wolf. You can see him once he hits, he just scoots his feet, just tries to move to the open space with a few blockers. A good job by him getting enough for the first down.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass first down for Round Valley. Round Valley threatening again here, down by a touchdown, 21-14, with the clock approaching the 3.5-minute mark of the third quarter. Inside the Cougar 30. Wolf rolling left, throws. It is caught by Ziegler for about a 3 or 4 yard pass on the far sideline. They'll mark him at the 24-yard line. Easton Reinhardt on the stop for the Cougars.
Again, just a quick rollout pass into the flat, timing pass to beat the corner on coverage. Enough for a nice 5-yard gain and keeps Round Valley with some offensive momentum here in the third quarter.
Two receivers here to the near side, slot on the right side, second down and 5. And a long snap count and a hard snap count. And they give it to Irigoyen off the tackle right side. Sandoval on the stop, gain of a couple to the 20. And a big third down play coming up.
Those are tough yards for Irigoyen. Not a lot of room with all those bodies up front. Round Valley doing a much better job here in the third quarter at the line of scrimmage, but give credit to that Cougar defensive front. Those are big guys up there, and they're doing a good job of filling gaps.
Fans to their feet. Shotgun snap, pitch it right side and run it right side to the 20, 15. Irigoyen down to the 10. Kellogg with the big hit down at the 11-yard line to knock him down. Good for another Mountain Mobile Auto Glass first down for Round Valley.
And the key block on this, L.J. Foster, number 10, out on that edge. You can see him just pin that blitzing corner long enough to allow Irigoyen to the outside for a big gain.
Ball at the 11. So we go 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. They empty the backfield. Tight end on the right side, and Wolf going to keep hitting the backfield by Sandoval, and then driven backwards by the rest of the Cougar defense that time as he gets it to the 10-yard line for a gain of 1.
Nathaniel Sandoval coming in off that edge to hit Wolf and really limit his ability, Wolf's ability to get back even close to the line of scrimmage. He's able to carve out about a yard gain out of that play, but not a lot of room for Wolf to run.
Wolf taking a shotgun snap with an empty backfield, throws it across the middle, it is caught, but Newby can't hang on, a huge hit. And well, I missed who
that's a high pass, leaving his receiver, Newby, having to hang up high right there. Here comes the safety, number 14. Raymond Castro with a good hit. Just not enough time for Newby to be able to pull that high pass into his chest.
That was an impressive play by Newby just to get the ball to begin with, and then an even better hit to knock it away. 2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Wolf in the gun on 3rd down and 9 to go from, and he keeps it, goes to the 5. He'll be tripped up short of a first down by Man Freeman. Gets it inside the 5, or they'll mark him down at the 4. So 4th down and about 3.
4th and 2.
The yard to gain's the 1-yard line, so it's practically 4th down and goal from the 4, but they can get a first down if they can get it across the 1-yard line. Elks electing to go for it here. They got a pretty good kicker, but want the points. 2 receivers wide to the right.
Hard count maybe here. No.
Shotgun snap. Wolf on the option, carries for the touchdown from 4 yards out.
Great read by Wolf as he rolls out right. He's just looking for a seam, and you can see the block there. Number 66 for Round Valley, Cy Westbrook. And Wolf just decides to grab onto his belt loop and follow him right into the end zone. Outstanding work there up front by the Elks.
Hudson's Furniture touchdown for Round Valley, and they are a point after try from tying this ball game up as they bring on their place kicker, Sergio Comunes. The snap's good, the place is good, and he hits that one all the way through, deep into the, towards the track, and it is good. 21-21. All tied up with 14 seconds left here in the 3rd. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
your tickets ready.
Well, a couple of touchdowns for Kaysen Wolf tonight.
Yours here, 50-50 raffle.
And we are tied at 21 apiece. Just 14 ticks left on this third quarter clock. And Round Valley has come from behind, down by 2 touchdowns at intermission. Come out and scored their first 2 possessions of the second half and turned the Cougars away. More importantly, had the Cougars held to a 3-and-out in their opening possession of the second half. Northland Pioneer College is fumbled by Malik Taylor. It's picked up by Khalil Williams and returned out to the 26-yard line. But that was real dangerous there as Taylor almost ended up coughing up the football. And that would have been a big gift for Round Valley had they been able to come up with the football there in that position. 7 seconds left to play here before the end of the third quarter, so the Cougars are going to drop a play here. And then we'll head to the fourth and final, all tied at 21 apiece. This has been all it was billed to be. We said it was going to be fun. So far, it's been all that we said it would be. Wide receiver to the near side of the formation. Encinas going to line up under center with a slot on the left side and 2 men split in the backfield behind him. At the 26-yard line of the Cougars, they give it to man Freeman, and he's hit after a gain of a couple. They'll give him the 33-yard line, call it the 28-yard line, I should say. Newbie and Irigoyen combined on the tackle for Round Valley, and that ends the third quarter. We step away, fourth and final coming up. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over 41 years? Want to buy a vehicle with a lifetime engine warranty? Want to get the best deal in the state of Arizona on your new Ford car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Anyone can say they'll give you a great deal, but Guy Hatch at Sholo Ford means it. In fact, he guarantees it. Buy the best from the best. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Well, what do you think, Punt?
Great football game. You know, that first half we talked about Round Valley just really not clicking offensively. I think defensively they did okay. But the line of scrimmage, they were just really getting hurt bad in that first half, in my opinion. But they've really turned things around here in the second half, now headed into the fourth quarter. And Round Valley just having a really big third quarter, putting up 2 touchdowns to even this thing out at 21.
Yeah, I agree. This has been a lot of fun to watch. And at first it looked like the Cougars are going to be able to run away with this one, but Round Valley right back in it. We're tied at 21. We go to the fourth and final quarter. It'll be the Cougars football at their 28-yard line. They put Sandoval back in the backfield. And looking to throw is Encinas, throws right side, and it was incomplete. Reinhardt with a wide open catch, but he turned upfield a little too early before he had secured the football, and he lets this one through his hands.
That's the second time we've seen this tonight from the Cougars. Open receiver, perfectly placed pass, and the receiver just not able to hang on. Had Reinhardt been able to pull that in, he had a lot of room in front of him with just one safety to beat. Otherwise, he would have had a good shot at the end zone.
Third down and 8 to go now for the Cougars. A shotgun snap to Encinas. Drops back, sets up a screen over the middle. It is caught at the 30, call it the 28-yard line. He carries across the 30. And the reception's made by Khalil Williams. Newbie on the stop along with Dustin Finch.
And that's a good job with those defenders staying home, not overcommitting with the flow of the, to the opposite side of the field. But still 4th and about 3. And Phoenix Christian will trade squads here. Looks like they're bringing their punt team out, which they do. Number 19, Cross, Jason Cross.
Well, it has been a great second half for Round Valley. This will be the second 3 and out. And we get a timeout called by the Cougars. They didn't get their punt crew out there in time. So they're forced to burn a timeout. 11 minute 3 seconds left in the contest. Tied at 21. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide at iTalk1067.com.
Hudson's Furniture has quality furniture at affordable prices. With their newly expanded showroom, they offer furniture for every room in your home, including best home furnishings, featuring solid wood construction and a lifetime warranty. And customized orders are available to fit your individual size, color, and style. Plus, get guaranteed credit approval with 0 interest and 0 down. For the best prices on quality furniture, visit Hudson's Furniture, across from Walmart in Taylor.
Cougars set to punt this one away as we come back on a 4th and short. Low snap, picked up, in trouble, gets it away. It is blocked and then picked up by the Cougars. Cougars are going to get the ball back.
Big mistake.
Hey, hold out. And we got a flag back in the backfield, so that indicates that they didn't get to the ball and they hit the punter. So he picks up the ball and he tries to punt it away. Gets it away, and then it's tipped right there. You see the ball tipped, which in essence is a fumble. Ziegler got a hand on it. And then I didn't see who picked it up there for the Cougars, but the official's going to sort this one out.
I think it was Freeman, but I'm not sure.
Holding on the defense. That penalty is declined. Personal foul, roughing the kicker on the defense, number 62. That penalty will be accepted, 15 yards, automatic first down.
And so we need to find out from the officials. We need to talk to some of our officials and find out why he's not considered a runner at that point, where there's a low snap. He had to pick it up off the ground, looked like he was going to run it, and able to turn it into a first down for the Cougars. This is a huge break for the Cougars, who've been turned away twice in their opening 2 offensive possessions. And so, well, and Mike Caldwell is just reminding us that they probably would have got the ball back regardless because of the holding penalty, but nonetheless, it'll be the Cougars football at their own 48, where we get a fresh set of downs. A Mountain Mobile Auto Glass first down for the Cougars, the easy way, and just shy of midfield. They hand it off to Taylor. Taylor is wrapped up by Holiday and then finished off by Newby as he crosses midfield and gets into Elk territory at the 47.
Just a basic running play right up the middle, following that big center for Phoenix Christian. Taylor able to crank off 5 yards on that carry.
Second down and 5. Approaching the 10-minute mark of the 4th quarter, tied at 21. Set a man in motion, hand to him, sweep to the, keeper. And Encinas able to get through a couple of tacklers. LJ Foster makes the tackle, but not before. They pick up a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass first down on a 13-yard keeper by Encinas.
That's a backbreaker there. Encinas, just a great read option, good speed. Once he turns upfield, he goes, and that's knocking off a big gain there to take them deep into the Round Valley territory.
Shotgun snap now to Encinas with 4 wide receivers. Throws here to the near side. It is caught and spun down. That's Williams. That's caught by,
There's a flag thrown out in that flat. I'm not sure what the
Holding.
call is.
Defense number 14. Penalty is declined.
Defensive holding.
LJ Foster was able to make the tackle. That was Bevel that's whistled for the defensive hold. Taven Bevel.
Was it during the pass?
One of the Round Valley Elks top receivers is able to,
if they made more in the pass.
and the officials meeting here.
I got you.
And we'll have to get Ron to tell him that he had his mic on during the conference and turned it off, and now he has it back on, I think. Yep, he's got it back on, so we'll see if we can get the official to switch that for us here in just a second.
Inside the 25-yard line.
Are we winding or are we?
And so, unfortunately, we'll have to see if we can get the official's microphone hooked back up. Hand it to Taylor. Taylor with some room, and he's able to bang his way to the 20-yard line. And he is going to be tackled by Hogel at the 20. That brings up second down. Little opening there, but Hogel closes quickly. Shotgun snap to Encinas on second down and 5. Throws right side, almost caught by Juan Taylor, but Bevel closing quickly, rides him to the ground, and it is incomplete.
Yeah, another pass drop this time by Juan Taylor. We saw him drop one in the first half. But credit Bevel, he closes quickly to gather up Taylor right after that ball hits his fingertips.
So third down and 5, tied at 21. 9 minutes left in the contest. 4 receivers, 2 left, 2 right. Set a man in motion towards the formation. That's Reiner. They fake to him, and Encinas carries straight ahead. Cy Westbrook and Irigoyen able to trip him up and knock him down shy of the 22. Looks like they spot him right at the 22-yard line, where it brings up 4th and short.
Just a great play by the Elks defensively in the interior. With the motion going to the outside, they hold tight in that inside to bring down the quarterback.
4th down and a long 2, call it 4th and 3. Long snap count, and Encinas checking back to the sideline to get the call now from Coach Cole. Takes the shotgun snap, hands it ahead, and Taylor finds a first down across the 15, and he's still on his feet out across the 10. Finally knocked down at the 9-yard line.
We've seen this a couple of times tonight where the back will get in with a big pile of bodies, defenders and some of his own blockers, and just a good job this time by the Cougars of moving that pile towards the end zone, enough to give Taylor another at least 2 yards on that carry.
Malik Taylor. Encinas taking the shotgun snap, throws to the left side. It is caught at the 5-yard by Reiner, and he's in for a touchdown.
Well, they're going to say he lunges for the end zone, but they're going to say his shoulder or something hit right about at the 1.
So
again,
not a touchdown yet.
Nice timing right to the outside flat. You'll see him right there. His butt hits, looks like it hits right at the 1.
So 2nd and goal from the 1. Round Valley scored their opening 2 drives to tie this game up, and turned away the Cougars twice.
Oh, beautiful defensive
big play defensively. Coulter Hogel.
Man, that's big there. I'm not sure
Taylor in the backfield.
I'm not sure if he made a rip move or just blew up a block, but he was in the backfield as soon as Taylor gets the handoff. Just an outstanding defensive play by Hogel. Yeah, he just blows up that block and comes right through. Great job, defensive play.
So 3rd down and goal from the 3.
Screen in
And
the middle.
Cenas throws it across the middle, and it is caught by Williams, but drugged down by Bevel. And it'll be a gain of probably no gain on the play.
That's great coverage by, I mean, they do complete the pass. Give them credit, the Cougars. Good execution, but outstanding coverage by Bevel to be right there with the receiver to bring him down as soon as he catches the ball.
Ball at the 3-yard line and 4th down and goal for the Cougars.
Big play here for both teams with a tie score.
So here we go. 4th and 4.
Looks like the Cougars are going to go for it on 4th down. Wide receiver to the near side. They go with some tight sets across the front of the line, and Cenas under center. Takes the snap, hands it off right side, and they stopped him short of the goal line. Malik Taylor on the carry, Taven Bevel, and L.J. Foster.
Great play. There's a loose ball. They
loose.
did fumble it. Somehow, I don't know how, he was able to reach out and get that loose ball back, but it didn't matter anyway. Great defensive stand by the Round Valley Elks.
Oh, that is huge. That's our in the running for our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game right there. Beeler Orthodontics, lift a smile, love your smile. And I'll tell you, that's one of the top plays of the year. On 4th down and goal from the 3, Round Valley holds and gets the ball back at the 2-yard line. That whole series worthy of our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game. We remain tied at 21 with 5.5 left. Shotgun snap to Wolf. Wolf has a first down. Out across the 20-yard line and has a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass first down. As the Cougars number 14, Ramon Castro, hangs on to him to save him from going any further.
Well, the linebackers commit to the inside, and that leaves Wolf to find space out on that outside with no edge. Does a great job at cutting upfield for that big gain. That's a huge play for Round Valley because it gives them some room now before they've been pressed into their own end zone.
In the shotgun is Wolf. Takes the snap, fakes the pitch, carries straight ahead, gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss on the play of 1. No. They'll give him about a half a yard to the 19.
Again, an important drive here for the Round Valley Elks. Of course, we're all tied up at 21 with 4:30 left in the football game. Round Valley has plenty of time. If they can mount a long, sustained drive here, not only does it put them in a position to put points up, but they'll, in the process, eat up that clock.
Well, and they have a field goal kicker that can kick 50-plus yard field goals, so we'll see if that comes into play or not. 2nd down and 9. And to Hernandez, he turns it up inside as man Freeman hangs on to him as he crosses the 20 and gets out to the 24-yard line. It'll be 3rd and about 5.
Newby initially looked like he was putting a good block, but credit Freeman for just ripping through that block to make a good open field tackle on the runner. So a curious play calling situation here, a big play calling situation here for the Elks, 3rd and 5.
Needing a 4th down to keep this drive alive. They send Bevel here to the near sideline. Setting up is Ziegler on the near sideline along with Bevel. So 2 receivers near side, single receiver to the far side of the formation. And Round Valley forced to burn a timeout. I don't think they had their personnel in the right spot.
Round Valley, their first charge timeout of the half.
We step away, 3:25 remains in the contest, tied at 21. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Tied at 21. 3.5 left in the fourth quarter. Cougars need a stop. Round Valley Elks need a first down. The Cougars can hold on one more down. They force a punt and get a chance to get the ball back with plenty of time left on the clock. Round Valley desperate for a first down here. 3rd down and 5 from their own 24-yard line. Wolf empties the backfield, sends a receiver near side and 2 to the right side. Tight ends line up on both sides. Long snap count, take the snap, throw it across the middle, picked off at the 29. Aguilar back to the 20, and the Cougars are successful in the first turnover of the game. Get a takeaway.
That was just a bad pass by Wolf. He was trying to lead his receiver, but he didn't see the defender standing right there, and he throws the ball right into the chest of Aguilar. That's a big interception there.
Chris Aguilar has had, that's his 6th interception of the season. 4 of them he's returned for touchdowns. And that one was huge. That one in the running for our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile. Tied at 21. Cougars with the football at the Elk 20-yard line after the interception. Encinas goes option left, keeps.
Nice read by Encinas.
Takes it to the 15. He's knocked down after a gain of about 5.
It's a read option. They're running out to that left side, and Encinas sees the linebacker move out towards the pitch man, so he cuts up field for a nice gain of about 6 or 7 yards.
They give him 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Ball at the 16, or excuse me, at the 14-yard line. Encinas comes up under center this time. Hand it off to Taylor. Taylor,
oh, beautiful.
L.J. Foster, who closes from his cornerback position and knocks him down outside the 10.
We got a flag in the interior of the line, could be holding, but that was an outstanding open field tackle by Foster. Looked like he might slip through, but he does a great job of grabbing his feet right
Holding
there.
Offense, number 13, 10-yard penalty will replay 2nd down.
The unfortunate thing for the Cougars is that was away from the play, had nothing to do with the play, and so that's a big penalty against the Cougars. 2nd down and 11 at the 21-yard line with 2 minutes and 27 seconds left to play in the contest. After they set the ball for play, they're going to roll that clock. We're tied at 21. Is there an Arizona playoff in our future? We'll find out. Wide receiver to the near side of the formation and 2 slot backs, left and right. Single back behind Encinas, who's under center. Setting up in that wing tee. They go play action, roll right, and throw it to man Freeman. He catches at the 15. L.J. Foster wraps him up there. And Bevel and Hogel combine as well on the tackle there at the 13-yard line.
Good play calling here by the Cougars, mixing it up a little with the pass, open in the flat, a lot of room. But credit for those Round Valley defenders to close quickly and not really give any opportunity for running after the catch.
Under a minute and a half to play now, and a 3rd down and 3. And Encinas with a blown play tries to bring it back up inside. He's going to be dropped for a loss on the play back at the.
He just missed the handoff, it looked like, in the backfield. does the right thing. He gathers it up and just tries to get what he can, but no room for him to go. So they're going to bring the field goal crew out. Looks like Cross, Jason Cross.
Going to attempt a 29-yard field goal from the near hash mark. Ball right on the near hash mark. Under a minute to play, tied at 21. Cross gets a good snap and is blocked. Picked up at the 2-yard line by Bevel. Bevel has room on the near side. Hits at the 10, 15, to the 20, 25, 30, to the 40, out to the midfield mark. Out of the 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Tavon Bevel, but hold the phone. We have a penalty marker back at the 42-yard line. We'll see if it's a Hudson's Furniture touchdown or not. Bevel looked like he was all tied up. He goes to the left, draws the
return, block below the waist, return team, 15-yard penalty, first down.
See if we can see it on the replay as Bevel makes two great moves right there. And gets it across midfield, off to the 40. And we're not going to see the hold play, unfortunately, on the replay, but or the block below the waist.
Did he say 44?
We'll see.
Because we're trying to look on the replay to see if we can find that hold.
No touchdown, no touchdown.
Well, if it was 44, Irigoyen. And oh, by the way, let's credit number 58, Dustin Finch. He's the one that got his big mitts up to block that kick.
That is our in the running for our Beeler orthodontic straight line play of the game right there. As the Elks able to turn the Cougars away one more time. We are tied at 21. And
yeah.
Preserving the tie are the Elks.
Yeah, we just can't see enough of it in the replay, but if they're calling it against Irigoyen, he's standing straight up when he made contact with that Cougar player. Now, the kid may have fell over him, but he was standing straight up when he made contact.
Ball at the 27-yard line, call it the 28. Wolf in the gun, sets a man in motion. Hernandez goes left to right across the formation. They give it on a reverse to Foster. Foster at the 30, cuts it upfield to be knocked out of bounds at the 40-yard line. And there is a flag thrown back at the 28. And let's see a replay of the reverse here. Foster cuts it back up to the 30. And we'll see what looked like a late hit right there, but official says no. And so the hold penalty, a big break for the Cougars. And back at the 23-yard line, or 23-yard line, it'll bring up, it'll remain first down, so it'll be first down at 15. .12 seconds left, and Round Valley looking for an option here to get into the end zone to prevent a playoff, and we get a penalty marker thrown.
Too many men on the field.
Round Valley didn't have the right personnel
substitution fraction on the offense, 12 men on the field.
Yeah, that's a big penalty. That's going to really set Round Valley back. Yeah, with just 12 seconds left and to have those penalties on mix-ups with their personnel, that's kind of kills this drive, or any attempt at a drive anyway.
So the Cougars with timeouts, they can stop the clock and try to get the ball back if they wish to, but Round Valley with enough downs that they could burn the clock out. And it looks like that's what they're going to do. Wolf in the gun. Takes a knee back at the 12-yard line, call it the 13. And the Cougars will not stop the clock. So it'll be tied at 21 as we go to overtime. Arizona playoff style coming up. That's the end of regulation. We're tied at 21. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over 41 years? Want to buy a vehicle with a lifetime engine warranty? Want to get the best deal in the state of Arizona on your new Ford car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Anyone can say they'll give you a great deal, but Guy Hatch at Sholo Ford means it. In fact, he guarantees it. Buy the best from the best. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Sholo and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
TV, how many minutes? Off the field. How many minutes will the overtime be? There won't be any on the clock. Okay.
So they don't know how many.
There's no time on the clock. They go by the number of plays.
They line it up at the 25 and they get
4 plays.
Not 4 plays, right? They can get a first down, right?
Yeah,
They used to line it up at the 10 though.
Giving up on y'all. Don't give up on me. Let's go, baby. Let's go, I got your back. Let's go.
So the officials do not want us to know that they don't know the rules. That's what's going on right now.
No, they're like, who's...
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
Well, we welcome you back to Phoenix Christian High School, where we are going to overtime. The Round Valley Elks and the Phoenix Christian Cougars are tied at 21. And we'll have an Arizona playoff here.
We've had a great game so far.
We'll go downstairs and listen to the head official.
All right, we're going into overtime. Let me tell you what's going on here. I'm going to flip the coin. You're going to call it. Winner of the coin toss gets the choice of offense, defense, or the end of the field they want to go on. Okay? If we have a second overtime, the loser will get to that same option. All right? The line to game will be at the 10-yard line. The line to game will be the goal line. So it'll be first and goal at the 10-yard line. You have 4 downs to score one way or another. You have 1 timeout each, and turnovers are dead. Fumbles and interceptions, we kill it right there. Any questions? Yes, sir. All right. There's my coin again. That's the head and that's the tail. What's your call? Tails. Tails he calls. I'm going to let this hit the ground. It's a head. You won the toss. It's Christian.
We would like to go defense.
You like to go defense?
Yeah.
All right. Which end of the field would you like to play on?
Let's go here.
Okay, you're down here. All right. Okay, you're right. Let's go, huh? Defense. You guys play football.
All right, so it's going to be the Cougars win the toss, elect to go on defense. first. That allows them to see what Round Valley can do so they don't have to make a decision on whether to kick a field goal or not if they get short of the goal line on 4th down. Arizona playoff rules, it puts the ball at the 10-yard line, and each team gets 4 tries to get into the end zone. If we're tied at the end of the first, we will go back to another one, but we'll go to another overtime. We just repeat the process, but at this moment, it'll be Round Valley football at the 10-yard line where they'll get 4 downs. And we're just finding out some new information from our sideline reporter, Ron Everingham. Let's check in with him. Ron?
Yeah, the official came over and asked the coaching staff of Round Valley where they wanted the ball, either a hash marker in the middle, and Round Valley chose to put it in the middle.
All right, thanks, Ron. And obviously, you'd like to have that ball in the middle of the field on 4th down if you have to bring out your place kicker. But I'm not sure Round Valley kicks a field goal in this situation. Snap to Wolf. Wolf slips a tackle, gets
First
to the
play,
5.
all the way down to the 1.
And he was hit in the backfield, but he slips that tackle, gets all the way inside the 5, knocked down at the 2.
Again, just following a good wall of blocking there on the outside. Newbie, and I can't see, it looked like number 3 perhaps, Ziegler, just setting up a good wall of blocks on that deep secondary, allowing Wolf to get all the way down to the 2.
Let's go, make some noise right here, right now.
Shotgun snap to Wolf, carries straight ahead, in for the score. Touchdown.
And
a Hudson's Furniture touchdown for Wolf.
You could see a big hole to start with just the defensive alignment, and Wolf saw it, and he runs right to it. Linebackers trying to come up to fill that space, but just a big hole at the line of scrimmage to begin with.
Now here comes the important part. Point after tries and 2-point conversions are the difference in the game. So we'll see if they can get the point after try. Snap is good, hold is good, and the kick is easily good. So Round Valley goes up by a touchdown, 28-21. We step away. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
And now we have the Cougars try. They get 4 attempts from the 10. Handed off to Taylor. Taylor slips a tackle, hit in the backfield, and swarmed under back at the 12.
We've seen Phoenix Christian run that counter play. They have motion going to one side, this time the left. Counter back to Taylor, but credit Round Valley. Not real clean tackles to start, but enough to keep Taylor in the backfield with no gain. Outstanding defensive play.
Somehow able to contain him. And no gain at the 10, as you mentioned, punt. 2nd down and goal from the 10. Encinas in the shotgun. 4 receivers, 2 left, 2 right. Encinas rolls to his left, in trouble. He's going down. Payson Wolf knocks him down at the 20.
And I'm not sure what they were looking for there. I don't know if they were trying to set up some sort of screen or anything, but just great defensive pressure. Wolf on the blitz, along with one of their defensive linemen. I think that might have been Hogel. Just really rushing, power rush back into the pocket to drop Encinas.
(28-21). The Elks with a 1-touchdown lead in this Arizona playoff. Overtime, and now the Cougars try to throw it across the middle. It's picked off And that's the ball game. Irigoyen picks it off for Round Valley, and Round Valley is going to win it 28-21 in overtime, and let the celebration begin as the Round Valley Elks are victorious in a come-from-behind victory. That one just knocked away that time. Looked like it may have been knocked away defensively by Round Valley's L.J. Foster. And Irigoyen able to come up with the interception to end the ball game. And I'll tell you, we've had some big plays in this one. Punt, you've got your work cut out for you to figure out what the Beeler Orthodontic straight line play of the game is tonight. And there's been also some huge hits, so our Deemer's glass shatter, and the hit is not going to be an easy pick as well. But both teams, outstanding effort on both sides of the football, and Round Valley able to come from behind in the second half and get an overtime victory to walk away from Phoenix Christian High School with a 28-21 victory here tonight. We will step away back to recap this contest for you when we return. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over 41 years? Want to buy a vehicle with a lifetime engine warranty? Want to get the best deal in the state of Arizona on your new Ford car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Anyone can say they'll give you a great deal, but Guy Hatch at Sholo Ford means it. In fact, he guarantees it. Buy the best from the best. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Hudson's Furniture has quality furniture at affordable prices. With their newly expanded showroom, they offer furniture for every room in your home, including best home furnishings, featuring solid wood construction and a lifetime warranty. And customized orders are available to fit your individual size, color, and style. Plus, get guaranteed credit approval with 0 interest and 0 down. For the best prices on quality furniture, visit Hudson's Furniture, across from Walmart in Taylor.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Well, it's official. The Elks able to come up with a overtime victory here from Phoenix Christian High School, 28-21. Time now for our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game, brought to you by Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile. Beeler Orthodontics. And punt, A lot of big plays out there. This one's probably the toughest game we've had to call a straight line play of the game because there just were so many big plays tonight. And
and especially in that fourth quarter leading down to the very end of the game with just different possessions, not being real clear who could have a shot at it. I mean, we had the Round Valley Elks stopping Phoenix Christian at their own 3 in the fourth quarter with about 5 minutes left on that fourth down play, shut them down. That was just an outstanding play. And then with Round Valley having the ball with about 3 minutes left, that interception by Aguilar, I thought that could turn the game, and duly noted that as a potential. But I think that, of course, the play that just allowed Round Valley really to get into overtime and score that final touchdown by Wolf was that blocked field goal. When Phoenix Christian, with 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter, brings their field goal team out, and we know they have a good kicker because on every touchdown tonight he's been able to drive those kicks right through, no problem, with plenty of room. So for Round Valley to come up with that nice rush and block that punt, that's huge. Dustin Finch, really on the interior of the line there, is able to find space and get that big mid up there, number 58. He blocks the field goal, and then, of course, they pick the ball up, Round Valley, and run it. Taven Bevel's able to run down the sideline, actually scored a touchdown on that play, but they call it back because of the holding call or whatever it was. But that play, of course, for Round Valley to deny Phoenix Christian the opportunity to win the football game in regular time in the fourth quarter, I think, is certainly the biggest play of the football game tonight.
That's our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game, brought to you by Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile, Beeler Orthodontics. And time now for our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game, brought to you by the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. South of Pine Top on Highway 260, right-hand side of the road. Best selection of hiking, hunting, camping, and fishing gear. You can find it out at the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. And if you're planning a trip to the White Mountains to do some skiing this year, you might want to take the opportunity to go out to the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store and check out their ski and snowboard packages. They've got some tremendous gear out there for your skiing needs. Be sure and check it out at the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. Again, south of Pine Top, Highway 260, right-hand side of the road just before you get to the Honda Resort and Casino. And certainly a lot of players out there deserving of player of the game honors on both sides of the ball. We've talked about some of those key players leading into this broadcast, and they did not disappoint tonight.
Not at all. You know, and if you Round Valley had a big second half. They were behind in this football game 21-7 in the first half. And I got to tell you, the way Phoenix Christian came out, it looked like our player of the game was going to be Malik Taylor. He had over 100 yards just in that first half, and I think he ends up with 2 rushing touchdowns tonight. So, you know, hats off to him. But Round Valley in that second half, it was all their game in the second half. They came out big. And, you know, it's hard to look away from the contributions of Kason Wolf tonight. He ends up running. He had 16 rushes for 101 yards, but most importantly, 3 big, huge touchdowns for him. 2 of them, well, actually all 3 of them in that second half and in the overtime session. So great leadership from him to step up big. He goes 7 for 10 passing tonight for 55 yards, so not a huge passing offense tonight for the Round Valley Elks, and he did throw that one critical interception, Wolf did, to kind of shut down their possession at the end of the fourth quarter. But for him to just maintain and just have a lot of heart, of course his teammates deserve a lot of credit too, but big game by him. And also I want to tip the hat to Kason Wolf is going to be our player of the game, but I wanted to mention the work of Cy Westbrook, too, number 66. I think he did a great job. We talked about the key we felt for Round Valley, and even Coach mentioned it at halftime. He just wanted to have a little bit more heart, a little more fight. We felt the line of scrimmage was something that the Elks lost in that first half. You can't put it all necessarily on Westbrook, but he certainly made his contribution tonight. We saw him with some great blocking, and on the defensive line do some great work too. So a tip of the hat to Westbrook, but Case and Wolf certainly deserving of player of the game tonight for the Round Valley Elks.
That's our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game, brought to you by the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. And we're going to go downstairs and check in with our sideline reporter here in just a second. We'll let them get set up for this interview here in just a moment. But we want to thank Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store for their sponsorship. Let's go downstairs now and check in with Ron Everingham. Ron?
Jason, great game. Way to come back. 3 touchdowns in the second half. What did Coach tell you at half, and what changed? Because it really looked like 2 different teams from first half to second half.
I don't know. The first half, it kind of came out. We were just kind of flat. We weren't playing with heart. When we went to the locker room, our coach was like, you need to start playing with heart. So we went out there. We got the dog in us, and we started playing.
So tell me a little bit about your offense, what you liked coming into that second half. And just how did you see that going down there at the very end? Quite a bit of emotion, going in. How did you see the end of the game rolling?
I knew, once we got the ball and started passing a little bit more and got our running game open, once we started scoring, I knew we were going to win the game. There's no doubt in my mind. And then once we got the chance to do it, then we did it.
What did Coach tell you after the game?
Great job. We played hard, and that's how we're supposed to play during that second half.
All right, congratulations. You're our player of the game. Congratulations. Back up to you guys.
All right, thanks, Ron, and awesome job there for Mr. Wolf. Case and Wolf, our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game, and on cue, he comes out of the locker room for us to get an interview, and we'll try to line up some more for you. And here in just a second, as Ron does that, though, we move along in our post-game accolades to another segment of the post-game show. And we thank Deemer's Glass, and we'll have our Deemer's Glass shattering hit of the game after this word from Ron Everingham again, as he's got Coach Bell mic'd up. Let's go downstairs and check in with Ron.
Coach Bell, we talked at half. What a difference between the 2 halves there. Your team came out, as Kaysen put it had a little bit of dog in them the second half there. Talk a little bit about what changed.
Just that. We just came out and we ended up playing football. We tackled, we blocked, we ran hard, we made plays on defense. We caught the football. We didn't have penalties. It's just the stuff that we didn't do in the first half that we came out and we did in the second half. We talked about that. We're a good football team and we play that way. If we don't, it's going to be hard to win, but we got to clean some stuff up. This is a great win. It's a great football team down here. It's one of those games that I don't know if I can handle them anymore, but hey, I'll take the win. But yeah, our kids played to the end, the last play. We made some good plays on the block field goal and ran back. I didn't see the chop block. I'll have to watch on film, but hey, that's part of the game, and we came back and we ended up making another defensive stop, and we stopped them on the 1-yard line to get that play. And so, yeah, it's a tale of 2 halves. Second half was us, and in the first half they came to play. So, but it was a good win.
Could you talk about maybe a couple players that we may not have recognized, that you recognized, that played a great game for you today to make this game happen?
I think a big play on that was just Jace Taylor on the punt when he fielded it and the guy hit him, and that was an extra 15 yards coming up and doing that. Kaysen had a great game. Mark, the D-line made some plays. Dustin Finch, Coulter Hogle. LJ on that last play has a great break on that slant pass. And offensive-wise, Caleb Newby, he made some good catches, and Kaysen made some good runs. Alex Martinez, on defense did some stuff. But, it's just a team effort. You look at it, special teams and making blocks and doing that type of stuff, covering kicks. It's just the team win. That's what it takes.
Well, congratulations, Coach. Good luck on the rest of your season. Looking for big things from you guys. I'm sure you are too. So thanks, Coach. Back up to you guys.
All right, thanks, Ron, and fantastic win for the Elks here tonight. They get it 28-21 here tonight, and see if Ron can get some more players for us. And as we continue our post-game comments, we move now to our Deemer's Glass shattering hit of the game, brought to you by Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Hands down the best place to go when you need quality glass at affordable prices. That's Deemer's Glass. Call 1-888-GLASSMAN. That's 1-888-GLASSMAN. And, In a game like this, it is hard to pick out those big hits because almost every play is a big hit, but there's certainly some that are deserving here tonight.
Yeah, there are several plays in tonight's football game, and again, a lot of them, I think, towards the end of the football game where it was just touch and go, not knowing which team would end up winning this thing. But actually, it's one play early in this football game that to me was very impressive. We talked about Malik Taylor and the big first half he had cutting through that Round Valley defense, but there was one play where Case and Wolf came in, and it was that play where Taylor trying to cut up through the middle of the field, and you can see this hit for those watching right there. That's perfect form, just a big, nice hit. And you can see it's even still after a hit like that, it's hard to bring Taylor down, but that to me was one of the more impressive hits of tonight's football game, and certainly deserving of hit of the game.
All right, we're gonna try and get another player mic'd up. That's your Deemer's Glass shattering hit of the game, brought to you by Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Hands down, best place to call for quality glass at affordable prices. Call 1-888-GLASSMAN. That's 1-888-GLASSMAN, and we'll have Ron put in his other earpiece so he can hear Mike give him some stuff. And Ron, bring him over here. Bring him closer to the camera, all the way over. And so Ron's getting another one of the players mic'd up for us here, and so we'll give them a chance to get set up, and we'll go downstairs and check in with Ron Everingham. Ron.
Hey, here with Taven Bevel. Taven, great game. You kind of, in the first half when things were kind of going slow for you guys, you had that 13-yard touchdown run where you just showed a lot of heart and a lot of go. Talk about how your team seemed to come out a little bit slow, but maybe fed off of you going into the second half.
Well, when we just got here, we just weren't having our minds right. We just came out flat and we just weren't prepared. But then whenever that happened, my team just picked it up because the only reason I scored is because of them. And we score for each other. We score for our coaches, and then we just picked it up after that.
What did you feel like changed at half? Was it something Coach said or just kind of a mindset for your team? What did Coach say at half?
He said a lot of things I might want to hold back, but he just asked us, like, why are we playing? Why are we here? If we don't want to pick it up, then we can just leave forfeit. If we don't want to play for each other, then why do we play at all? So we just want to, like, play for each other and just help each other, and we just want to carry it.
Now, you had that big touchdown called back at the end of regulation. What did you see?
I didn't see anything. I saw nothing but green. Well, all the time the refs always don't really help us out ever, but we usually just come back stronger and faster because we know that we can do it.
Got to overcome. Well, congratulations on a big win for you guys. What are a couple things that you think you need to work on going into the season a little bit further here?
Well, we need to come out strong. We need to focus on each other. We need to help each other out. We can't just get down on each other if something bad happens. We need to carry each other on our shoulders, and we just need to help each other out.
All right, great game, and congratulations. Back up to you guys.
All right, thanks Ron. And once again, another great interview there as Taven Bevel got really some big plays here tonight. We call it his name all night long, and so that's going to wrap things up for us. We want to say thanks to our in-studio producer, Ashley Harley, our entire crew, our director, Talicia Stone Street, and our camera operators tonight, Jimmy Maxwell, along with Janessa Moore, and a whole host of crew, our audio technician, Jaden Kokenauer, Ron Everingham, our sideline reporter, Dylan Smith was on effects tonight, and I don't have a list of everybody, but Michael, Chris Bennett on graphics, Michael Collins on replays tonight, and Isaac Hobbs helped out as well, and Kiera Smith and Corden Everingham I believe was the crew we had here tonight. There's so many of them, it's hard to keep track of them all, but that's the entire crew. And of course, our spotter and statistician tonight, Mike Caldwell, doing a great job. And Janet sat through the whole thing and didn't fall asleep. And so that's hats off to her for making sure that she stayed awake during the game. 28-21, the final. Round Valley victorious over the Cougars of Phoenix Christian High School. And this will certainly place Round Valley in a position to get a good seat if they can win out the rest of their games. They've got a big one next week against St. John's, and then they've got another big one coming up later on this season against the Thatcher Eagles. So still some big games to be played, but certainly a big step in the right direction to knock off the Cougars of Phoenix Christian High School 28-21. That'll wrap things up. We invite you back next week. We'll have the Snowflake Lobos who travel to Blue Ridge High School next week. We hope that you'll join us for that contest. The kickoff at 7 o'clock will be on the air at 6:45 right here on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com. And for the entire crew and Punt Cooley, I'm Camden Smith saying until then, so long, everybody.
This has been an iTalk 106.7 Sports Exclusive, presented by Sholo Ford. High school football is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Little Bluebird Studios, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Hudson's Furniture, and Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. This is a copyrighted broadcast. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or reuse of this program without the express written consent of iTalk 106.7 and Country Mountain Airwaves is expressly prohibited. For more information about this game and others around the region, go to iTalk1067.com.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Sholo and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces,